One of the things I so much appreciate or like in the life of politicians is they don't have permanent friends, and there's no permanent friends and there's no permanent enemies in politics. This is what I so much appreciate and I like in the life of politicians. No permanent friends, no permanent enemies. So if you are a young man and you want to sacrifice your life for a politician, I just say that you are a fool. You don't know them. Because that person you are fighting for tomorrow will reconcile with his enemy and be in the same party with him. So only a fool sacrifice his life, that is, fight to die for a politician. And the young men know this and know peace. Never you sacrifice your destiny, your life, your precious life to a politician just because he is in this party, this is our party, this he cannot, you will die for this person. If you die tomorrow, you will reconcile with his inside that party you think you are fighting for. Tomorrow that person will move from that party and enter another party, that is enemy party, and all of them will reconcile, become one, eating, jollificating. By then you are already gone. You see this ideology, I so much appreciate it in the life of politicians. What it means is that they don't hold grudges. That's the lesson. They don't hold grudges against anyone. So if you are in life holding grudges, you are killing yourself. Don't hold grudges with anyone. Let a bygone be bygone. That's a very great lesson I learned in their life, and so much I appreciate it. Do you understand? That's why the Bible says the best way to treat your enemy is forgive the person. Do you understand? Don't hold grudges. Let bygone be bygone. Life continues. And that's the ideology of politicians. I so much appreciate it. But to ones that are timid, you sacrifice, you die for politicians. You die, sacrifice your life for them. Tomorrow, that person you died for. I know some men, some young guys I can't see today, that died for people they don't supposed to die because of politics, because of politicians. And that person he died for are now in the same party with their enemy. You sure because they are in the same party. Let me not mention it, but if you can think deeply, you understand this thing. In your different states, you know that some people, some young guys died for politicians you know very well. And that politician they died for are now in the same enemy party. He has just fluctuated from that his party to the enemy party, and all of them are reconciled. They are not eating on the same table, shouting, "On your mandate we shall stand." Yes, but one thing I hate about them is this. That's what brought me here. The statement that you see here, made by our president. That statement is a very terrible statement. But that's the ideology. That's the ideology of some politicians, and it's very, very bad. He said, all is fair in politics. Only Bishop Emeritus, Bishop John Onayinkan, the Bishop Emeritus of Abuja, understood the intensity of this statement. And some people understood it. That all is fair in politics. What it means is this. That as far as it is to grab power, do everything doable. If you like sacrifice, it doesn't matter. In short, to kill, scatter everybody. Do terrible things. Just grab that position. All is fair in politics. You can kill, you can do, you can rob, you can scatter, you can eliminate anybody that stop you, that close your way. Don't think twice. Make sure you grab that power. That is a very terrible statement. And that is the ideology of some African politicians. And it is not matured. And this makes you to forget the sacredness of life. And that's what caused this insecurity we are suffering in this country, Nigeria. If our politicians are mature, this could have not reached to the insecurity in this country wouldn't have reached to this level. But because of that statement, all is fair in politics. It was what brought us to this level. And if care is not taken, they are still taking that ideology to 2027. And what my message is passing, what I am trying to teach you or to tell you is, be wise, Nigerians. Be wise. All should not be fair in politics. Do you understand? If it is against humanity, against sacredness of life, don't do it. Don't collect 5,000 and sacrifice your destiny for 8 good years. Be wise. Don't just sacrifice your PVC to collect peanuts. You said your birthright to collect peanuts. All of us will suffer it too. Another 4 years old. So as you are collecting your PVC, don't forget that they have made the statement that many of them claim that all is fair in politics. They can do undoable to grab you, to take your attention. You sacrifice your 4 good years for just peanuts. Be wise in your voting. Be wise in your commitment this time around. Let us at least get it once. God has blessed Nigeria in all ramifications. All we are suffering in this country is just bad leadership. And that's why I say, we should be one Nigeria, practical, not in theory. In my song, One Niger. We should be one Nigeria, practical, not in theory. The pain of one should be the pain of all. Let's think twice. Know that this country belongs to all of us. That's my song, One Niger. We should be one Nigeria, practical, not in theory. Please, let's think deeply concerning the statement of our president. All is fair in politics. That word is a very costly word. Nigerians should be wise. Be wise. Think twice. Thank you. I'm your favorite artist, MG.